Hello everybody, and I'm very excited to present to you the Bigme B751C unboxing, which is a color e-reader, something I've never ever reviewed before on this channel, and we're going to start with a quick unboxing, so let's check it out. Alright, so when you buy this from the official store, you get a couple of things. You get the actual tablet itself, and for your free accessories, you actually also get a pen, what I believe are batteries in here, as well as a free case. All of this for the low price of I think $265 US after a discount, which is a very cheap price for a 7-inch color e-reader. So let's look at the specs of the back just for a little bit. So as you can see, it does have a 150 ppi screen, 300 for black and white, 150 for the color. That, at least that's what I believe it is. You also get a 2.3 gigahertz octa-core processor, 2300 milliamp hour battery. That's a little small, so I'm gonna see how well it does. A 7-inch screen size, as well as 4 gig and 64 gigabytes of RAM and a USB-C port. So let's unbox this and see what we got. All right, first things first, this box is quite a nice box, but let's see what we have inside. And okay, quite a nice presentation so far. It says just for you. I'm gonna pull this up. And we have a foam protector here, and oh, interesting. So the e-ink reader, it's about this big. You know what, let's put that aside and look at what we have inside the box as well as the other accessories. So inside of here we have most likely some manuals. So we have a, I don't know what this is, I think it's a warranty card. And then here you have a quality check, and finally a quick start guide, which I think I'll read, I'll have to. And I see one more paper here that I think I missed, and that is just the CE logo there. And in here is what I believe to be a USB-C cable. And that's right, USB-C cable right there. I'm gonna put that back because I have a million of those already, so I won't be needing that. And nothing else in the box. Let's look at the accessories before we look at the tablet itself. Okay, so before we look at the tablet, let's look at the accessories that comes with it. This is I believe it's a battery inside, but it might not be. Let's see what we have in there. Oh, it's a pin popper, interesting. As well as it's a pin popper. Okay, so I was expecting it to have a battery in here, but I guess it's not located in here. Anyway, there's a pin popper and a ring. I don't know what this is for, to be honest. It might just be free stuff that they give every customer. Put that aside. Let's look at the pen. I believe this to be a capacitive pen. This is not there isn't an active stylus layer here, for example Wacom, so it's most likely a capacitive pen. So, but I'm gonna have to test it out. It's quite high quality, I'll be honest. I was not expecting. It's a fairly heavy pen. Yeah, you can see that the two buttons here, they work, and we're gonna have to test them out later. And I think it's a quad A battery, which is very tiny. I don't know how I feel about that because quad A's are expensive. So let's put that back in and we'll test it out. And finally, the last accessory we have here is going to be the case, which is a free case. So quite impressive that they give you a free case. Very nice. And I'm just gonna open this up. And I'll be honest, it's quite a nice case. I would be curious to see if it is magnetic so that it can turn the screen on and off just by doing this, but we'll see. Okay, let's put that aside and look at the actual tablet itself. All right, so first things first, let's take this off. How do I take it off? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna slide this off here, put that aside, and okay. Don't really know how to feel at the moment. I don't have much experience with e-ink readers. I've used I've briefly touched the Kobo Libra 2 as well as the original Kindle. But first impressions, the build quality on this seems to be a little bit less high quality premium compared to the Kobo. Screen size is, I guess, good because I purposely bought 7 inches for not just books but also comics. And then you have your nice ledge here, which you can use to push the buttons here. So design-wise, I think it looks fine. Don't have much to say about it. You have your two buttons here, And on the back, this is a plastic back as well. You have a textured surface over here, so it's easy to hold when you're holding your e-reader and reading something. And on the top, you have a power button. And on the bottom, there is a SIM slot that you can use most likely for a micro SD card. And then here you have a USB-C port, a microphone jack, I'm not sure what that is, I'll have to check, as well as a speaker grill over here. And on this side, you have nothing. All right, let's power this thing on and see what we got. Okay, so I spent a little bit of time with the Bigme and I've turned it on and installed Google as well. And currently this is what it looks like. This is full color. I installed Google Play Books, Kindle, as well as a manga app called Mihan on this. So I'm just going to show you a little bit how it works. Right now, there are a couple of different modes that you can choose in terms of refresh rate. There's high definition, regal, fast, and extreme. So I'm just going to show you extreme first to show you how fast it can be. And you'll see it's actually quite fast. So let's open up Google Play Store and I'm just going to scroll down and you'll see that's not bad for an e-ink reader. But if I turn it this way and I move it back to, actually let's go to extreme, it'll be even faster. See that? It's almost like it's as fast as a laggy phone. So that's not bad at all. So if we go here and we look at this, or let's open up this game and play one of the videos. So you can see the video playing right at the top. That is not bad at all. Obviously not a good experience, but it is what it is, especially for an e-ink reader. So I'm going to show you now, because right now, as you can see, the colors don't look very good. That's because it's in super fast refresh rate. So if you turn it back to, for example, HD, look at how much better it looks. And of course, you can see a little bit of ghosting. You actually swipe like this, and it refreshes the entire thing. So you can see that the colors look a lot better now, but they actually look even better if you turn the brightness up. So if we do this, you turn the brightness all the way up, see that the colors look even better. So I refresh the screen again, the colors look even better here. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like now. I'm going to open up the Kindle app, and this is what it looks like when you're reading a book. Oh well, I have the Bible open, but this is what it looks like when you're reading a book. Definitely not bad at all. Speeds are quite good. This is in high definition mode, so the speed of refresh is not super fast, but it's definitely good enough. Now on the Kindle, I also have some comics. So for example, let's open up World of Warcraft. And this is what it looks like right now. So you can see the colors are muted. They're not the best. So I wouldn't say this is the best experience in terms of reading comics, but I would say it's good enough. If it were me, I would have liked it to be a little bit bigger, maybe an 8-inch, but that also cost I think like $150 more. So I refused to get that. But as you can see, well, that was a single comic. So there's not much to show you here. So I'm going to show you what I think the best use case is for this. I'm going to open up this app. And I think black and white comics are the best use case for this. So for example, I open up the Kingdom manga, and black and white, as you can see, that looks very, very good. No question at all. I'm going to turn the brightness off so you can see what it looks like without brightness. And you can see it's like you're reading paper. This is great, right? This is absolutely amazing. So not bad at all. I am experiencing a little bit of issues with regards to Google Play Books. I'm not sure why, but I use Google Play Books for most of my stuff. And for example, I'm trying to read this book. This is a very long book. It's about 3 million words. But as I'm reading it, you can see that it's showing me a blank screen. Not sure why. Like you'll see, I'll turn the page, but there will be nothing showing up. There's my bookmark right over there. But for some reason, there's no words. So I'm talking to the help desk right now with Bigme, and we'll see what happens there. But overall, I'm very excited to continue using it and testing it, so stay tuned. And I do recommend you wait for my review, but if you do want to check it out, I will have a link down below. And if you do click on it, you will be able to get an 8% off your first purchase, I think. So that will bring the price of this down even lower. So I do recommend you check that out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.